Hi everyone, Ian Buckle here. I'm really fortunate to be here with Lee Culp and Przemek, and we're very excited about our course that you probably might have seen my introduction to last week on a digital approach to comprehensive dentistry, and we're really going to be concentrating on that clinician-technician interface. So in the morning time, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of discussion and a little bit of lecture on what that concept is and how we share our roles, how we play our roles in this game. And then we're going to go to a live patient. We'll talk about how we're going to treat the patient, what the motivations of the patient are. Is it a functional patient? Is it an aesthetic patient? Is it a combination of the two? We'll talk a little bit about, if it's functional, about how we could use digital technology to help us make a splint quickly and easily, and how the guys here would do that for me, and then I just get to print it and fit it, which is real simple. But particularly going to concentrate on the aesthetic aspects. And once I've got the patient interested in that, how I can then have either do it myself, or in this case, I'm going to pass the ball to Przemek and say to him, please, could you do me a 2D smile design and maybe an additive mock-up? So Przemek, you want to tell us a little bit about what you're going to do there?
Sure. I'm going to take the scan from you, Ian, and all the pictures we need as well. And then I'm going to start doing first of all, the analysis, the aesthetic analysis, make the 2D smile design with the 3Shape software. Send it back to you to engage the patient, see so everything is okay, just to have a communication tool. And then, of course, when everything is approved, we go on with a 3D mockup and design the wax up basically in the 3D, and create the models for you, so you can just put it in the printer and send it back to you.
Okay, that's cool. And sometimes we take this so much for granted that very often we take those impressions, sterilize them, send them via FedEx or whatever it might be. Whereas this way, the scans and everything with Przemek or Lee, real quick, we get the work done, and then the model is sent back to me as an STL file, and we can print it on site. And we're going to be sharing with you how to do that. Hopefully, if you're in one of our hubs, you'll be actually doing that yourself as well, so you can get that experience. And then once we printed that model, we're going to show you how to make a silicon matrix so that we can take this wax up and use this as a trial smile actually in the patient's mouth. So I'll be bringing that to the patient. You make a silicon matrix of the additive mock-up, and then I'm going to take some temporary crown material, put that over the patient's teeth so they can actually see how this is going to work for them. So they get the trial smile, which is the real motivational, the real good engagement for them. They get to approve the way things look. But also from that, the real crucial thing from a functional perspective is that we can gauge these, what we're going to call key diagnostic reference points. So upper incisal ledge, lower incisal ledge, vertical dimension. And we can set those. We can even check a little bit of the guidance, etc. And then once we have that, we've pretty much got everything in place to make this, I don't like to use too many medical expressions, but a slam dunk, it should be real simple for us moving forward. But I'm going to take some advanced records, take a face scan. We're actually going to use ModJaw to get the jaw function in there as well. And then I'm going to pass that over to Lee. And Lee's going to show you, how to do this case, but also going to show you some other things where we can, maybe things are a little bit more complicated as well, but how to assemble this virtual patient.
And Ian, I'm so excited to be in on this course for a lot of reasons. First, because it's really going to show how digital works. And then what the cool thing is Przemek's in Europe, you're in the UK, I'm in the US. We're having a meeting right now talking about what we're going to do, but we're going to be able to share all this and communicate no matter where we are, because we're using digital records. As secondarily to that, it's the perfect time to be talking about this because of COVID-19, because we can still work very, very well together without physical implements, with no models, with no impressions, only with data. So we're not potentially sending disease from an office to a laboratory. So which is to me a really, really good thing, and very, very strongly why people should be looking at digital now. But then when we get all this data, working together as a team, we're gonna create a virtual patient. We're going to have jaw movements. We're going to have face. We can have a CT to even see bone. We're going to be able to put all this together, and then for us to work together on a virtual patient. A little bit farther than that, once we even get the virtual patient built, we'll be able to export that data back into a virtual reality software called IvoSmile, so the patient can actually, in virtual reality on an iPad, see very realistically what they're going to look like. So the whole process is so cool. I'm so excited to be working with these guys, you know, some of the top guys in digital in the world. So we're going to have a really good time. This is going to be fun.
It is. And, you know, sometimes, you know, having done this for a number of years, we forget how important digital is to us and how it enables us to do exactly what Lee just said. I mean, I've known both these guys for a lot of years, and Przemek, we've known each other for 10, 12 years. And I always said about sending work to him, I never quite got around to it because it was just too much hassle. Well, now we can send this stuff. It can be with Lee, 4,500 miles away. It can be in Sweden. And, you know, the real cool thing is they can do something and then put it on the screen, and we can look at it together to make sure it's just the way that we'd like it to be before it even reaches us and before we take that to the patient. So once we've got that virtual patient, once we've got the virtual patient, Lee's going to make us our full diagnostic wax up. Once I've got the full diagnostic wax up, I'm going to look at ways in which we can deliver that to the patient. We'll talk a little bit about how I'm then going to contour those just to make sure that the aesthetics and the function is absolutely the way we'd like it to be. Although, you know, it really does, you know, put everything pretty much in place by this stage already. And then obviously all I've got to do then is take a few photographs, take some scans, send that back to the guys. And the three of us then are going to talk about how we finish these cases. We can talk a little bit about whether it's restorative, even ortho, implants, whatever way it is we're going to do, even a little bit of dentures probably. But whichever way it is, we're going to talk about how to finish those off. We're going to have lots of time for questions and answers. You know, I mean, this situation that we've all been in has been very unpleasant, but I think we're all coming out of that now. And like Lee said, it's helped us develop some really great and unique opportunities for working together wherever we are in the world. So we're really looking forward to seeing you on July 3rd. Today, we have got the information for you to go onto the website and book on. So we look forward to seeing you then for the real exciting day. Thanks very much. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.